Okay, it is Friday. It is May 27th, 10:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am Tim. We're going to go over million token news and market conditions. And so I woke up and I noticed that there was this big dump. There was a whale that sold 3,724 million token. He got in real early too, back in early July. And he sold at a profit early on, and then he bought, I think, around 50 and 70 bucks, and then I think was now recently selling at a loss. But overall, he's probably way up in profit. So he sold the 3,724 million tokens for about 12 grand, and you can go to App Zeron and check out more information on that if you want to check out the success of this trader. But he's out now; he doesn't have any more million token. But you never know; he could. He can come back in because his last purchase is here for like 1,000 tokens. These were each like $86,000 or $90,000 if you pull these up. So he got 1,224 tokens here for 85,986, which you could get roughly today for like $6 grand or something like that. So I'm hoping to buy the dip if I get the opportunity. So a few people got the dip. I think a bot got down here really low. I saw AC82, our old whale. He picked up some more million token, and I think he bought a couple times and added it to liquidity. And so I think the only one that got it below $3 was the bot, and then it was up to $3. But a couple $100 buys here and there from people that were awake. I was asleep, but I don't know if I could even catch that dip that fast. My next buy is going to be below $3. I told myself, because I got it below $3 before, and my next price has got to be below my previous purchase price. So that's what's going on right there. So on ETH chain, it is $3.83. Polygon, it's $4.11, and wow, on PancakeSwap, it's $4.52. So interesting. I think you could, if you were doing about arbitrage and you were trying to sell it on like Polygon or in PancakeSwap, it doesn't take a lot to bring it down. So like I looked into it earlier, and like to bring the price of Polygon down to Ethereum price, you only had to sell like 400 million token. So right now the liquidity is really good on Uniswap compared to the other chains. I know my buy right now, I could probably get an extra 200 on Uniswap. So, so if you're big buys, if you're a big buyer and you don't mind the ETH fees, use Uniswap. You could still do small purchase buys and pick up tokens on Polygon and Binance Smart Chain. I think the other chains probably aren't really even worth talking about. But, if you like AVAX, there's a little liquidity there. I don't think there's hardly anybody on Spooky Swap or Phantom Chain, and on the other chains as well. So that's that. And also, let's see now, we have 14 stakers in the liquidity farming with Unicrypt. I think last time I looked at it was like 12. So the APR now is 213.72%, which is good. And million pool is still at 18%, 18.1% to be exact. And I think there's a government's proposal. If you want to exercise your voting rights, you can check that out. I think it ends Sunday, right? Let's click on that real quick. End date, May 29th, which is, Sunday at 12:20 a.m. So you might as well just do it by Saturday. I think 12:20 a.m. is just a few minutes after midnight. So get your vote in by Saturday if you want to exercise your right to vote. Gas fees is 41 right now, kind of on the high side for me. But if I'm going to buy, I think my next purchase price, if it goes down low, is I'm going to get at least another 2,000 tokens if I get the opportunity. So that opportunity might come this weekend, actually, because we have a holiday coming up. And, stocks are going to be closed on Monday, stock market. So just a reminder, markets are closed Monday. Be careful with your positions. And if the whales want to dump Bitcoin and, short it at the same time, that would be a prime opportunity. I don't know if the dump's going to be necessarily coming this weekend. It could be Monday. It cannot come. If I say it's going to come, then it won't come. But if I say I wouldn't be surprised if a dump comes this weekend or Monday, then I feel comfortable saying that. The Bitfinex longs are still high. They haven't changed. So, they can get squeezed very easily. We'll see what happens. So have some dry powder ready if you want to buy a dip, because these things can happen real fast. But bear markets can generally last a long time. So, the S&P 500, we bounced off the bottom of this, and we're more than halfway up now to the top part of this descending channel. So, we could still go up about 4% or so, roll over, and then come down. I think 15%. Depending upon where it comes, at least 10%. So, this is expecting, I would think that Bitcoin would rally as the stock market rally, but the last 2 days it has not. Bitcoin's basically been going sideways, chop, right? But if you put this on the line graph, it becomes a little more clearer, right? To me, that looks like a descending triangle where it's hitting the base a lot here and making lower highs. If we come down, I haven't even done this before, but I'm going to say something like the new target price might be somewhere around, 27,000 or a little below for starters, because we dropped all the way from up here. And let's say we dropped, I'm going to take a guess and just say, that brings us to that midline of the green, which, seems like we can go down to, 21,000. There's your 22,000 right there. So 22,000 keeps popping up on my radar. And, yeah, I don't want to rehash everything I've been saying, but even if we have a big dump to 27,000 this weekend, doesn't mean that's the bottom. We'll just see how it goes. But it would be a good, for me, it would be a good place to dollar cost average. And Mayor multiple, this is on the weekly. I'll just blow this up. So the bottom line is at around, 1. And right now we are at 1.28. So, if we have a Mayor multiple of, just above 1, that would signal to me, the bottom's in. And nothing much here. I keep thinking this huge bearish divergence is why I think we got still lower lows to come by. But at the same time, I'm thinking, we didn't get that 100K blow off top. We had a 2 blow off top. 60,000, 65,000, 69,000. 2 blow off tops instead of one big one. So maybe the lows may not be, an 84% correction. But, that's why, dollar cost average is always pretty good. I see Repo and Dano in the chat. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. And I'll look at them later. So we have the RSI on the monthly. Again, it's getting really close to the bottom. Let's take a look. So, the bottom for me was signal somewhere around 44. And right now we're at 46.8. So just got to be patient. And the CME, maybe it might get filled on Tuesday if the market dumps this weekend on the holiday. And the stock market opens up on Tuesday. And we'll just see if the CME gaps ever gets filled. I still keep an eye on that. The logarithmic bands, we're not too far away from the 200 weekly moving average. And we're already at the low end of the bottom of the bands here. We could drop, another 20% to get that 200 weekly moving average. And another thing I noticed on this million token, we were in this up channel trend here, and as soon as the price hit that upward trend, that's when the whale sold. So interesting about that. And I think that's most of the news. We have Drake giving away $1 million in Bitcoin during his live stream. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we had a celebrity actor pass away who was also in the Bitcoin culture with the memes. We've seen the laser eyes. KuCoin opened the Solana deposit service for USD Coin, USDC, which is interesting. Yeah, Solana and like Avalanche. I haven't pulled up the charts, but like a lot of the altcoins are just getting hammered, and that happens in a bear market. You know, if you watch Benjamin Cohen's recent couple of videos, he kind of goes into this. But in a bear market, you know what else goes down? Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes down in a bear market. That's why I'm sitting in cash. You know, I'm just buying the dips in cash. And I'm not selling my Bitcoin because, you know, I don't know when the bottom's going to be in, but I've got, you know, long time horizon. So, yeah. And then he was saying, you know, the Bitcoin dominance, if you pull that chart, it's kind of going up. And it might be a good idea to buy a Bitcoin because when it rolls over, you can just sell your Bitcoin for the alts. So I'm not going to get into too much detail for that, but you can check out Benjamin Cohen's channel on that. There's a lot of charts. I didn't even know I had this. You know, I subscribe to Benjamin Cohen's weekly newsletter or whatever it is. And on his website, you know, there's all these charts are really good. I was thinking about canceling it, but when I saw all this, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. This is almost like Glassnode, like price color coded by risk. So you could see here, if it pulls up, you know, we're just turning slightly blue now. So when it gets more of a darker blue, then maybe that would signal a bottom. I guess we had one blue dot here with the coronavirus. But, you know, this to me tells me that, you know, we could still go down lower. And let's see what else there is here. Risk levels. It's, you know, the bottom was right here. The bottom was here, coronavirus. So we're right now at higher levels. It'd be nice if the risk level was more like down, you know, between 0.1 and 0.2. To me, again, telling me the bottom's not in yet. Total crypto valuation versus trend line. And what are we doing here? Let's see now. Here's the blow off top. This is the trend line. And the bottoms are down here. Coronavirus is way down here. You know, see how much we deviated from the trend line. And we're not that far away from the trend line here. I mean, we should be like, you know, down here, much lower levels. If you want to call bottom, I'm not calling bottom. So there was some other neat stuff in here too. Supply and profit and loss. And let's see now. Let's see both. So when you see the bottom of the dip here in Bitcoin's price, the profit and the loss kind of merge here, and then they deviate, right? And then the bottom is here back in, you know, January 2019, and they start merging again. Interesting. And the coronavirus, they didn't quite touch, but they came pretty darn close. And they're kind of coming close now, but, you know, they haven't merged yet. So I still think there could be some more, you know, ways to go down for price. And what else we have here? Well, multiple ratios. I mean, there's so much stuff in here, but those are just some things that caught my eye. I think I don't see. Oh, I still got the disclaimer up, huh? I forgot to go over the disclaimer. I am so rusty. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do any research. This is only to be used as entertainment purposes. Get that out of the way. You guys should tell me that in comment section so I don't have to have that showing on the whole video. Anyway, I think that's about it. I don't see any questions. I know I've got my Twitter right now set on private, so if you're following me, you can see my tweets. You know, I was just saying too much trash. Anybody that posts anything about negative about the official million token accounts, like the official Twitter account or Discord account or the official Telegram account, if I just see that, I'm just going to block you, and, you know, you won't be able to follow my tweets anymore. So, yeah, so again, I guess that's about it. I'm expecting some type of dip this weekend. I'm going to buy if I get the opportunity, if it goes below $3. There's the voting thing here. Permanently remove MMG and their spin-off groups from milliontoken.org website. I think this came up because there's this graphic here. You can go to, I think the link is actually in the Discord in the bottom. If you scroll down into the comments, where is it? Down here. There's a link here to the Twitter. If you click on that or copy paste it into your web browser, it takes you here. And it just shows a graphic of tech lead, at Million Token HQ, where it looks like it's been burnt down basically. And I'll lower the volume a bit. The graphics are pretty cool from Vesper. But he's going over to MMG, I guess the Twitter handle or something. So you can check it out if you want. And I think it was just causing a lot of distension. We don't need to be focusing on each other. We should just be focusing on the fundamentals. And there were some other really good graphics. I was quite impressed from Vesper, but they were just focusing on MMG, which is fine if you want to promote the Discord. But it's where's MM? It's I just feel like this is the same old drama that the foundation used to pull. And but at the same time, if you click on here and you go to likes, I think Tech League's liked it, so I'm not going to make a big deal about it. So here's Tech League. He liked it, so it's apparently okay with him, so it's not a big deal, I suppose. Maybe the proposal's been a little overboard, but somebody put it up there. And but I don't think I think it's petty. I don't think we need to go down this road. Focus more on promoting Million Token. So I will close that out. And I know there were some copyright issues with that, but because I was playing off of Twitter, it's Fair Use Act, so should be okay. It says WebSense says, "Are you aware that TL liked that?" Well, yeah, I just showed that. It's a private server focusing on its own thing. Yeah, I guess that's the Discord thing. So I think that is about it. I see Crylord also saying, I don't know why people think because we got round on top and we will get round on bottom too. Oh, you talking about the markets? Yeah, I just don't know. But I am only buying if the prices fall below my previous buy. That's probably the best tip I've been able to tell you guys. It sucks that the market's going down, but everybody's losing money. The market's going down if you're buying because you don't know where the bottom is. I mean, even the whale that bought 30,000 Bitcoin here early July for like $174,000. He made a lot of money early July, but then if you look, he bought like 3 times 1,200 tokens for like roughly an average price of $86,000 each. So you just never know when the tops are in. You never know when the bottoms are in. But hopefully, if it's a long bear market, I expect pain to be, quite long. Let me zoom out here. Back on candles. Hopefully there's not too much lag. If we come back down on this mid green line, like we did here back in, July 2015, or even here in January 2018, and we could be down here for months. This is December, and we didn't get out of it until May, almost half a year. And over here in the early years, we were in it from August 2015 to, May 2017. They seem to be getting shorter though, don't they? Like we came down to lower levels. Here we came down to mid-level. And probably mid-level here, but that was an anomaly with the pandemic. So maybe we come down to 22,000, 23,000, fill the CME gap. Stay down here for a couple months before we start heading back up. So there'll be plenty of times to dollar cost average up. I'm going to tell you, if we take the long road on the bear market, I've got this fractal here that says we might break out possibly in October, November, who knows. That would be a really short time recovery though, compared to what we've had before. But, I think they probably want to drive the price down for Bitcoin before they approve the Bitcoin ETF. But man, with the whole debacle with Luna and UST, they're going to probably want to demand more regulation before they approve it. But who knows? And I was watching also Invest Answers YouTube channel. He was going over Bitcoin price predictions in by 2030. So in 8 years, I think the lowest price was $1 million per Bitcoin. So you just got to be patient. I think that covers it, guys. You guys have a great weekend and holiday. I probably won't broadcast unless something major happens. But anyway, everybody have a good one. If you like this content, give me a like, subscribe, comment down below, and please share. Have a good one, guys.